What I have seen around, and people have reported to me because I have been visiting some of these old people from time to time, and what they said to me is that they go to these post offices on the first or second day of the month, which is the designated day to collect their pensions. And when they go there, they sometimes have to wait until 10, 11 o'clock in the day. They go there at 6 o'clock in the morning, and hardly any of them would have had anything to eat.
That is just the tip of the iceberg. He noted that many pensioners have to be accompanied, while others have medical conditions which make it almost impossible for them to be at the post office for long hours.
They go there at 6 in the morning, and then the post office authorities would go to the bank and withdraw money and then bring it and start paying them at 11 o'clock. Sometimes at 11, by 2 o'clock, the limited amount of money that they would have withdrawn from the bank, they're told that the money is finished and you have to come back tomorrow. These are people who are only collecting a few dollars. And if you got to run them around and bring them back another day, it's more transportation again. That's one. And then they're not so able-bodied. A lot of them, they need help to come to these post offices. And so that, of course, will entail another person to bring them. So another person is also wasting another day to come to the post office. And this is not good enough. And a lot of these pensioners, too, they don't have access to sanitary facilities. There are no toilet facilities that they can use at some of these post offices. And I have seen instances whereby pensioners have virtually messed their skin up because they don't have access to a toilet facility.
Even as heart-rending as this may seem, some pensioners are forced to endure that ordeal for 2 days and on some occasions for a third day. Armagon says they have all served the country regardless of in what capacity, and as such they deserve a better treatment. He says the onus is on the current administration and claims that since the government has shown a close linkage with pensioners, it should only be expected more will be done to change the worsening situation.
And a lot of them too are very hungry when it comes to about 11, 12. Old people, they have to eat on time because, by the nature of age and so on, you have to eat on time. And a lot of them, when 12 o'clock and they got to wait until 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you find that they become extremely hungry. Some even have reports of pensioners fainting, sitting there, and not sitting, sometimes there are not chairs and seating accommodation at some of the post offices. And so what they're doing, they have to stand up in a line, sometimes in the hot sun, and if the rain begins to fall too, they have to withstand those conditions just to line up and get that couple dollars that government is giving. I would hope that the authorities that are responsible for the payment of pensions, which is the Ministry of Social Protection, as well as the Guyana Post Office Corporation, they can come together and get their act together